Hello. So, I'm going to be documenting my sugar cleanse just to see how I don't know, yeah, how my body gets affected. So, I've done this twice no, way more than that, but I haven't been doing it much in the past year. But yeah, I've probably done it about 5 times in total, and each about for 1 month. And okay, so I started this current sugar cleanse about 3 days ago, and I am feeling quite I did want chocolate today, and I'm feeling quite oh, I kind of want to break from it, already. But we're not going to do that. We're going to keep going, and I know the first week is usually the hardest. As far as my overall state of mind and everything, I have I've been having headaches. So the second day I had an insane headache all day, and I thought it was from how I was sleeping, but I'm pretty sure it was from the sugar and just my body kind of going into shock after eating sugar for months and then completely stopping it. And then today I had a couple headaches, but way less, way lower intensity than that second day. So yeah, so now this is the third. You know what? Sorry, this is probably the fourth day. Day 4 now. Yeah. So I'm happy for how far I've come. I know it's only 4 days, but I think we have to be proud of ourselves for the little things, and that's what motivates us to keep going. I'm trying to think. Oh yeah, and the other thing that happened was the second day I had a full face rash. I woke up with a full face rash. And I thought that was from eating too much wheat, and it could have been because I kind of to compensate for the cravings, I kind of started eating a lot of carbs. So it could have been from that, but I also, now that I'm thinking about it, it definitely could be, a bodily reaction to the no sugar. So that's, all that's been so far on day 4. That's pretty much all that's happened. Yeah, I am really excited to see this time around how much this sugar cleanse helps me, and sorry, my friend keeps sending me texts. Okay, anyway, sorry, that's unprofessional, right? Oh, she listened to the podcast I sent her. I'm going to link you guys a podcast in the description if I remember on, one of these videos. It was a really good podcast. But anyway, okay, so and I'm so happy she listened to it. It was about intuition. Okay, the other thing I wanted to say is I thought that it would take a week until I started to see the positive effects, because from what I remember from the other times I did this, it took at least a week, and then I started to be feeling better and calmer, and the main thing was my anxiety went down that I noticed, and that's what I wanted. But this time around, it's day 4, and I would say definitely today is the day I noticed that just my whole thought process and psyche and how I was feeling really calmed down. But also we have to look at the other factors too, because it's not just the sugar. what else did you do differently? And I did run for like kind of higher intensity, which I don't usually do, and I went for a bike ride and listened to a podcast, and like it was very calming, and I didn't do anything like too like too overwhelming, like to the senses, you know. So that also had something to do with it, but I think like the no sugar like elevated the feelings of calmness and serenity and like not being as stressed out and everything. So yeah, that's pretty much the lowdown on the first 4 days of the sugar cleanse. I'm gonna check in again in a few days, and I'm just gonna upload these like individually so that you guys can follow along. And hopefully you can try it for yourself too. I'm honestly really excited to see this time around how much this helps me. Like, it's so helpful, and it's so amazing what happens when you cleanse your body of sugar. So, okay, thanks so much for watching, and see you guys soon. Bye.